status. You aren't mad. Drunk ass little boy.
Bro, what you doing? It's 3 p.m. and you still scrolling on TikTok?
Bro, no sleep. Please leave me alone, dude. I'm depressed already as it is.
Depressed? Nigga, if you don't get your ass up. Right now, I'm not gonna lie. I'm ashamed to even be a part of you. Like, what happened to you, bro? You let me die.
Bro, you doing way too much, man. Can we just chill?
Man, look, I know stuff got hard, and I know trying to be me right now is the least of your worries. But we used to be the GOAT, and we used to really be happy. Don't you miss feeling whole?
Bro, I'm grown as hell now, fool. People grow up, people get old, dude. Like, I need a job, a 401k or some shit, bro. It's 2025.
Bro, you sound like a real loser. Like, seriously, what happened to not caring what people think? Nowadays, everybody think everything corny. You just gonna sit back and fall off?
I already fell off, and I mean, what you expect me to do anyways? Life go on, and it for sure passed me by. I guess we weren't as special as I thought we was.
I expect you to at least try one more time. You gave it one shot and laid down when shit got hard because life is life and I'm depressed.
I'm over this conversation. Can I please just have my blanket back?
Whatever, nigga. I brought your camera and I brought you some water because, nigga, you look like a damn Wendigo. Stop being pussy about how shit gonna turn out and show your talent, you fucking loser. Stuff might not turn out the way you want, but what matters the most is that you happy. You gotta ask yourself, how far is you willing to search in order to find yourself again? Stand up, nigga.
I swear to God, I hate when this asshole, right? Testing. Right, left, sync this bitch up. I already tried to do this video once last night, and I'm really hurting deeply. Cause nigga, I recorded this shit for like an hour straight just for my audio to shit all on me. But it don't matter, cause nigga, guess what? We back. And this time y'all gotta know, I'm in that mode. But hey, what's up? What's poppin'? It's your boy. It's been down there 4 years since I did that. I don't even feel like I got the power I once had, but this still a part of me, and I couldn't go a day without thinking about making videos. And it's really so crazy how every time I try to make a quote-unquote comeback, my background has changed every time. And to be honest, this background is temporary. There's no telling where I'm gonna be at 6 months from now. And I want to go ahead apologize ahead of time in case this video come off as a little bipolar. Like, I am making this in hopes that people will feel me, but I don't want it all to be sad and depressing and negative. Like, I'm trying to use this video as like an outlet for me to turn my trauma into motivation. I'm not trying to use it as a crutch or like an excuse. So as I'm making this video, I'm trying to find a balance between serious, but at the same time hopeful and lighthearted. And even though I'm about to air out some pretty serious shit from my past and my prison, it might be a little goofy in execution. Because comedy is, after all, how I cope with having a bad time. No matter how bad of a time it might be, nigga, we can still laugh. We can still laugh together. But even though I've been on like, what, a 4-year hiatus, I never did outgrow the thoughts of making content. Like, it's crazy how I made this thing I do basically a part of my soul, nigga. And over the years, it's crazy how I watched the internet grow and change, especially this site. Like, we grown as now. Do y'all understand that? We old. Nigga, I'm certified status. There's no denying it. Like, is it even still cool to be good at editing or have editing that like keep a nigga engaged through the whole video? I mean, so many people just react to other people's videos and don't even have much of an input.
That's the cutest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Or they just upload stream highlights or play a game with just they face in the corner. I'm talking about no editing, plain Jane, easy money. I feel like the platform's so saturated and the content so lazy. Like, is it even worth putting all this effort into a video? I mean, like, for real, what's the point of even having good editing or writing a script or having skits throughout the video where I can just put my face cam in the left or right hand corner of the screen and make bank? I've been planning to put out a video like this for a hot minute, and I've really been fighting with the thought of even getting up and making the video. I mean, for one, I tricked myself into thinking it was futile. Everybody who was gonna make it made it. They put in all the work when we was young so that they can have them a spot in the present. But I had to be human and accept this shit. I might not ever get a spot, but that don't mean I should stop doing what I love, because it's something that make me happy. And two, I just been going through a lot. Still am. I feel like I'm going through a lot of stuff that a lot of my fellow YouTube stars wouldn't even imagine having to go through, or might never will. But one thing I know a lot of creators can relate to, it's hard to get on here and smile like you're not hurting deeply. In a way, it really made shit hurt worse. Plus, I always wanted to be positive on my channel. I always wanted people to feel like, hey, this nigga got one arm and he's still doing all the shit he loves to do, despite the fact. Plus, I was also worried about being judged for being so soft that I had to come on here and vent to my supporters. But in hindsight, I do wish I would have at least came on here and let people know that, you know, I don't want to quit, but I don't know when I find the strength to keep doing this because of all the shit going on. I mean, I put up a wall. I went into straight survival mode and I defaulted to that all the way to like my mid-20s. But today, I'm here to lay a lot of stuff down and kind of reintroduce myself in a way. Hey, what's up? How you doing? I'm Jay, aka. I love making YouTube videos. I love videography, photography, making music, playing video games, and overall just making art, my nigga. Just dropping straight hot shit. I'm really what the average Disney Channel bully are called a nerd. I don't really talk about this a lot, but I actually ended up losing my limbs in an accident when I was like 15. And I mean, yeah, it did come with a lot of permanent physical damage. But for a long time, I did try to hide and like not acknowledge a lot of mental damage that it came with. And a few years back, one of my closest homies was murdered, which is something I still dwell on a lot, honestly. He was one of the first people I ever had in my YouTube videos, and he was really one of the only people I had like this shared love for creation with. And like every struggling artist, I got a pretty toxic relationship with my family, including my mama and my pops. But I mean, a rough relationship with your folks can always be fixed over time. The part that really mattered the most is that instead of trying to prove them wrong and showing them that it's okay and important to chase your dreams, I got stuck on the why. I got stuck on why it did have to be like this. And the reason I got stuck on that so hard is because I saw so many other people trying to chase their dreams and have their folks be like a big part of it. At the very least, they folks allowed them the space and gave them the grace to follow their dreams, even if they didn't really understand what it was they had going. And for a lot of my teens and a lot of my young adulthood, I feel like I was getting bullied. I took a lot of this personal. I let it make me aggressive, and I got this short fuse on my temper. I'm definitely what the young niggas call tweak the fuck out. And for the past few years, I've been battling with the government, trying to get the benefits I got the right to. And I mean, I was going without for so long that I turned to street life to try to get to where I wanted to be. I've been fighting depression, I've been fighting drug addiction, trying to cope with all of this crazy shit that's going on. And I got a son that I don't know when or if I ever get to see again, which is the main reason why I want to be successful in whatever it is I'm trying to do. Like I said, don't want nobody to feel bad for me or nothing like that. It's just some of the main reasons why I let this part of me die, why I killed No Sleep. I'm not your average YouTube nerd. I'm flawed in a lot of ways that I feel like a lot of creators I love aren't. But to be honest, we all flawed in our own special fucked up way. And I watch and love a lot of really dorky creators that you probably never even heard of because they not Casanat or Mr. Beast. I tricked myself into thinking I didn't deserve to be on this platform, especially not in the space I was trying to occupy. I mean, I feel like I wasn't gonna be able to fit in with all the other dorks. Plus, I feel like the type of content I made just didn't have value on this platform no more. And really the biggest part is just I didn't feel like I could get on here and be myself with all the stuff going on in my personal life. Like I said, it just hurt too much. I even tried to just be a nigga that go to work and come home. But I mean, look at me, like the manual labor and all of that, it took a toll on my body after a while. It's not even just me having one arm and one leg, but I got arthritis in my knee because of surgery, and I got arthritis in my lower back, so I can barely even kneel down. And a lot of times I just flat out didn't qualify for like the easier jobs that wouldn't be so physically taxing on my body. It all just kept piling on me, and I knew it was because I was in this weird gray area. It just felt unfair. And to the early following I had, it probably seemed like I just quit YouTube to start rapping. But to be honest, rap, albeit in a very vulgar way, was how I got to vent about everything I was going through and how I wasn't finna be stopped or crushed by nothing or nobody in my path.
I've been trying to talk and commentate, but that shit really dead. Before I write my script and hit record, I gotta pop a X. I can't even compensate for all the time I spent focus on this rapping shit, so now it's time to go again. Now it's time to fuck it up. I feel like YouTube hit that bill and now I'm up again. If they take it down, I get no sleep until it's up again. Wonder if they know they favorite guy, man, the game is den.
And it turns out I was good at it. Everybody thought I was hard. I started a whole little brand with my rap persona. I even started mixing and mastering myself. I started shooting and editing my own videos. I started shooting videos and recording music for other artists in and out of my city. All that stuff really went hand in hand, and at the point it started coming together in like the best way possible. I had a brand for YouTube. I had a brand for music. I had a brand for videography and photography. I had a brand for mixing and mastering. It's like the dream was coming together, but I couldn't quite mix everything right because of the important parts I was missing. And I was really missing them important parts because of what I was going through mentally, physically, and socially in my everyday life. And I really knew the only way I was gonna make all this work is if I got to a place where my mind and my environment were in a clear space. And I'm not innocent, I know that. I let all that dark shit that happened to me make me rotten in my core. I've hurt people, I've let people down, I've altered myself in a way that I don't know if I can fix for real. But I'm done feeling bad for myself. I'm done letting life get the best of me. I'm not trying to live the rest of my life in fear and with regrets. I'm trying to really start going hard for myself again, not just living to survive. I feel like this is what I always dreamed of, and I don't want to drop one thing for the other. I feel like everything is supposed to complement each other in order for me to find balance. And I know I'm a weird mix and an awkward amalgamation of a bunch of shit that just don't go together. And it's so awkward to say this, but I'm a young black man who had to hustle and fight through the streets for his son and his family. And I'm a double amputee. Even though I've been like this for so long, I'm still learning and adapting to life, trying to accept what I can and can't do. I'm a videographer, photographer, and an engineer trying to build a career. But in my base, I'm just a man child. I'm just a big nerd, a fucking dork. And I like to talk to myself on camera alone in my room and play video games and do dorky shit. But basically, I guess I just came here to say, like, no matter how much it hurt to smile or no matter how much hurt hiding the details, I want to become more than the stuff I let myself fall to. Because right now, no cap, I'm a real loser. I'm a real giver-upper. I feel like I fell off hard before I even got a leg to stand on. And to be honest, I don't really know how or if I'm going to solve a lot of stuff in my personal life, but I just want to try to stay positive, keep my head up, you know, hope for the best, prepare for the worst. And I mean, even with so much crashing down on me, I just want to keep doing what I love and like keep doing what make me happy and bring me peace. And really, I'm out of the business of dwelling on what ifs, running from my past, being scared of the future. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd love to make it big and be comfortable and be able to do whatever I want to do. But what's most important is for me to be able to say I did the things that I love to do in my life. And even though things didn't go my way, I didn't care about what the world thought of me. And I mean, life be life and hard now, don't get me wrong. But I mean, we live, we grow, we laugh, whoop-de-doo. Anyways, that's all I got. I'm never doing that again.
Jesus Christ, that's hard.
We got the big 2026 coming up, and I'm basically starting from scratch. I'm basically a new creator.
Lord have mercy on my soul.
But I mean, I'm here for it. I hope we can grab some supporters along the way. Let me be living proof that rock bottom got to flow, and that just means the only place left to go is up, goddamn. But I guess in a way that just make me an underdog. I mean, who don't like a good redemption story? But anyways, if you're new, go ahead and subscribe. Come on, mess with me. Do me a solid. And if you enjoyed hearing me cry out my eyes and pouring my heart out all over my flow, don't drop a like, man. Come on, it ain't gonna hurt you. I got some big stuff planned for this here channel. Videos coming sooner than you think. For real this time, y'all. I promise And I do appreciate the time you spend here with me today. But I'll see y'all around. I'm gonna catch y'all when I catch y'all. Make sure you stay safe out there.